All right, here we are in some 76. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. It's cutting into our time. Technical problems. I just want to play some games. I want to play a little technical ring around the rosies with Microsoft. I just want to do my thing up in here. You know, that's really what a computer is, or a phone, or a microwave, or whatever. You just want it to do what you want it to do. You don't want to fuddle around with it all day. You don't want to sit there for 12 hours and, micromanage why your drivers aren't working and this and that and the other thing. I don't want to do that. I just want to do what I want to do without knowing any of that. But, I've been in computers forever, so I know it, but I don't want to do it anymore. I just want to do what I want to do, right? I just want to stream. That's it. I want to stream. I want to play some games. I want to hang out with you guys. That's what I want to do, not do that all night long. So we're going to play a little bit of 76, and then we're going to play some Stardew Valley again, and then some Apex, or maybe throw some Apex in there at some point. We'll see how it goes. That's the rough thing tonight. Now, if you haven't retweeted already, let's go ahead and throw that retweet back in the stream. Let's get that going. Sure my sound is working. Yes, it is. How's our bass? Oh, no, our bass is not there, but that's okay. That's okay. We're going to work on that. What is up? Oh, there it is. It was just taking a little while to load in. Somebody else's bass now disappeared. That was weird, right? Somebody's bass over there disappeared. And then my bass appeared over here. That was funky chicken. This tree is back. It's back from outer space. All right. How we looking? Oh, we're looking good. Let's go ahead and get some of our loot here to get started. Now, if you haven't been watching the last couple streams, we're going to be doing a quick and dirty crash run. We're going to check out what's new in the new update. Tons and tons of stuff updated. Get my potatoes. I want my potatoes, or I'm going to have to shoot somebody. Give me my potatoes. Now, sometimes it likes to torch you and say, look, you got potatoes, and you don't really got potatoes. You can't really pick them up. Now, this is my nice little base here. We can probably get some purified water, though. There we go. Got to get a little radiated every time I get my purified water. There we go. So they've done a lot of updates. Big ups to Bethesda, who has been really going to town on some of these updates and working on stuff. Now, of course, the first thing that we want to check out, the number one, the AO number one, which is going to get filled in like no time at all for me. But at least I don't feel so constrained all the time. Let's check it out. There it is, 800 in the storage. Nice. Perfect timing. Now that was some perfect timing. Oh my goodness, who was that? Whoever that was, give him 5,000 kids caps. Who was it who did that? Is it in there? It doesn't say it in the chat. It doesn't say it in the chat, but someone went and did that. Who did that? Who do that? I want to know. I want to know. It doesn't say. They didn't do it through the chat. Oh, that's a bummer. Oh, someone's losing out on 5,000 kids caps. I go look it up on Stream Elements, I guess. I go look it up. Let's see. I don't think I've ever looked it up over here. I don't know. Let's see. How would I know? How would I know who just did that? Stream Store. The Stream Store, I think. I could go in and see who redeemed it. Redemptions. Does it show me sound redemption? That's a great question. That's a great redemptions history. There we go. Ah, there we go. That's Mr. Non to You is who it was. 5,000 kids caps for That's Mr. Non to You. Me did it. There he is in the chat. There you go. You sneaky. That was a sneaky one. You went over to the Stream Store and hit it over there. But man, that timing was perfect. That's right. I want it all. I want all the loot. I deserve it. And so do you. Go out and get that sweet loot. That was perfect timing, bro. That was awesome. Awesome. All right. So let's get into it here. Let me get my chat back up over here. Where'd my chat go? Where did my chat go? Oh, I think actually I overrode my chat. My bad. Backing up. I always have a backup chat. Apparently not. No, apparently I switched the tabs around. I have a whole bunch of tabs over here. There we go. Have you played Apex before? No. Now, see, I don't just play a game because it's popular. I don't play it, but I really like the look of that game. I think it looks fun. I think I like the idea of it. And I do like me some Battlegrounds from time to time. I've never played Fortnite, though that is my kind of game, building But I find Fortnite is very much like, darn it, that other game, Overwatch. Very much like Overwatch. It's this. All the time. Building, 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 building. Pew, pew. Building, 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 building. Pew, pew. God, just me doing that has made my vertigo go a little bit. I have vertigo, so it makes it really tough for me to play that type of game. So I've really never played Overwatch, and I've never played Fortnite. But Apex Legends looks like the type of game that I can play. It's more of a just a straight pick up your stuff, shoot, 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 punch people in the face, hi-ya, wah-wah, little PvP. I like me some PvP. I'm not going to lie. I like me some PvP when I want to do it. Not just randomly when I'm running around picking up mute fruit. I don't want PvP then. I want PvP when I choose it, right? I don't want to be annoyed by PvP people. I don't want to have people blow up my base and whatnot while I'm sitting here doing my thing. I don't want people doing that. I personally think that Fallout 76 should have had 2 modes, a PvP mode and a PvE mode. I think mixing it in with the regular mode was a mistake. But you know what? Hey, mistakes happen, and you'll learn from those mistakes. All right, so we're going to use our, you can see right here, use our Radaway. We're going to get our Razor Grain going on right over here, and you can see it's going to heal me up ever so slowly. We're going to get that going. So the first thing, of course, the higher stash. Let me get my notes over here. Here we go. Now, this is a huge patch, by the way. Big ups to Bethesda for the epic patch. Now it says also we're going to go and we're going to explore what's new. It says if we roll over people, it will give us their icons. Oh, I see. Yeah, it shows their little icons up there above their head. Can you see your own icon? You cannot. You cannot see their icon. All right, so it tells you what level they are and gives you a little icon next to their name. That's a good little quality of life thing there. I like it. I like it. That's pretty good. Look at all these people on here. See, everyone always says, no one's playing this game. Kids, oh, yeah, dude, there's tons of people playing this game. Every time I log in, the server is always almost maxed. I tell you, lots and lots of people playing. Different people every time, not the same people. I tell you. Because, some of us didn't get in with the old, get on the bash train. And I knew all too well. I knew all too well there was going to be issues at the beginning of the game. And that's what happens, that's what happens at the beginning of online games. Every online game ever has had that issue. All right, now one of the other things we need to check real quick is do we still have our Razor Grain? Oh, we still got our Razor Grain. Let's grab it, everybody. Let's grab it. Go straight for that vendor. Oh, let's see if we got any corn, too. Hold on, we'll get our corn as well. Now, again, we've been gathering corn and Razor Grain. Now, I did see in the patch notes that they did slow down the crafting. Remember how we were space-barring the heck out of the crafting? Apparently, they slowed that down. Now, there's a delay on that. That's going to be a negative for us, but such is the way it goes. All right, so let's see. 200 caps. There we go. Carrot. Screw it. Let's get rid of those carrots. Let's get rid of that corn. Let's go ahead and get rid of, what else? Razor Grain. Oh, where'd it go? I forgot to take it out of there. All right. Now, as you can see, we did this building. We took over this building area here. That is right by the vendor. Oh, we forgot to check our mute fruit over here. There we go. And I've also got a box out here. I don't have to run all the way back up in there. And I think I forgot to take it out of there. Or did it just go bad? Did it just go bad? I thought I saw it. No, still in there. I just forgot to take it out. All right, there we go. Forgot to take it out of there. It happens. It happens. So what we did is we got a bunch of Razor Grain last time, and then we put it in our storage, and we logged out, right? So when we logged in, really not that much time has gone by for us in-game, though obviously some days have gone by in real life. But we still have our Razor Grain, so we can sell that. And pow! There we go. Look at that. In basically like 2 seconds, I just got 195 caps just like that from keeping that in there. Now you're like, Kismet, how do you make your money, bro? Show me the money run. Show me the money run. Now currently our money run is, if we grab that wood, currently our money run is Razor Grain and corn. That allows us, of course, to also create Razor Grain soup, which, of course, we can use that to heal ourselves and also for food and water to survive. And, of course, I played a lot of hours in survival mode in Fallout 4. And, of course, I played all the Fallouts. Fallout is my favorite series of all time. Incredibly, incredibly fun. And you're like, oh, Kismet, why are you playing this game? Because it's fun. Why would I play any game? Why would I play any game? It's fun for me. Now, a game is what you make of it, so make it fun. That's what I say. All right, let's go ahead and put this in here. We got some mute fruit. We got some potatoes. Let's throw those in there. We got some whiskey. Like so. Now, mods and anybody else who wants to play with me tonight, I'm only going to be on for a little bit here as we check out these new changes. So my audio does not seem to be working. Whenever I have Discord open and my OBS open, it seems to crash. I kind of feel like I want to reinstall this entire machine. I got some cool stuff on the way that's going to upgrade my system eventually. So we'll work with that when that comes in, and I'll rewipe it and see if that fixes the problem. Thank you to Microsoft yet again for a sucky update. Appreciate it. Appreciate all your hard work at making my machine not work. Appreciate it. All right, so let's go ahead and get in there. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go right here from my camp, and we're going to jump right to Sylvia Homestead. Now, some of you have already seen this, so I'm going to go faster than I typically go. Now, what we want to do is we want to find a place in-game. If you're going to play a Wasteland Tycoon style play, first, you're going to need a lot of charisma so you can convince people to do what you want to do and, of course, get that better trade rate. You need that intelligence, of course, so you can build cool stuff as well. And, of course, you need that strength to hold all of this. And, of course, you want to look sexy. You got to have the fashionable glasses going on as well. Hey, look at my guy's looking sexy. He's looking sexy, and I like to represent. I like to represent my vault right here. So we're going to get that going on. So we just teleported in right over here, so we're going to run straight up here. Now, before we get too far, one of the greatest systems in the entire game, the home run, the magic, the mystical magic of whoever did the perk system needs a raise. That's all I'm saying. It's the greatest system in the game. Incredibly great job. If you play 76 just to work with the perk system, then that's all win. We're going to go in here. We're going to take out our concentrated fire. Actually, you know what? I can just take my pick lock out. It's not like I'm going to use it, but I'll probably forget to put that back in. Concentrated fire, I'll probably remember. We're going to put our green thumb on temporarily because that's all we need, right? I'm going to do a little bit of lone wandering today. If there is somebody on, by the way, I'm sorry I can't see you. Just let me know. I'm going to run around here in a moment. We're going to go ahead and just go to town on this corn. Now, each corn's going to give us 2. And grab a little soot flower while we're at it. Now, you notice that I have a tendency to be in third-person mode because I just find it's easier and more cinematic when you're picking up the loots. All right, we got a whole bunch of stuff to check over here. This is one of my new favorite spots because this corn cannot be destroyed. And you just don't have enough room in your building to put a massive farm like you need if you want to do adhesive and stuff like that. And I like to craft my stuff. I can also go to the vendor and just buy it, but I also like that kind of mixture of crafting and whatnot here in the game. Now, what else we got while we're collecting this? I'm going to go ahead and just collect this and glance over here. The player's items, also Scorched Beak's attacks, will attack less with its main attack, which, of course, is that cone, that's kind of sound cone that attacks you. They did say that was going to be less. We're not going to be fighting any Scorched Beaks today, I don't think, unless one sneaks up on me while I'm picking up this corn. And then also the wanted thing, they went in and adjusted your ability to become wanted by accidentally shooting someone's homestead or their camp. I've actually had that happen to me before. So that is a good change as long as it doesn't become an exploit where people can, start blasting your place like mine got blasted the other night. Remember that? Someone come up randomly and shot up my entire base while I was just standing there, and they were already wanted. I think they shouldn't be able to destroy your base even if you're not there. It should be affected by your wanted ability, right? Your wanted status, not their wanted status, right? I think that kind of sucks. And again, I wish they would split the servers into PvE and PvP. Actually, I wish there was just a thing right here. We go. Hold on, somebody wants to party. Somebody wants to party at the disco! Come on, baby. Hold on, let me reload. One for you, and one for you, and one for you. Wow. And a whole bunch for you. Darn shotgun takes too long to load. Takes too long to load today. There we go. All right. One of the drawbacks of shotgun, of course, is it takes a long time to load. Oh, wow. There's a thing for stuff. Oh, more plastic. Now, again, we also got to get our materials in here. We've got stuff tagged for search. In this case, plastic, lead, and adhesive. Now, again, I'm not going to grab it all. I'm going to use my... choking there. I'm going to use my power of the ability to withhold my super looting. But, you know, I don't like to super loot. I'm just going to tell you. I'm going to throw it out there. But even though we have a stash increase, we're going to still play this like we're playing 76 and not other Fallouts. Other Fallouts, of course, you can grab as much as you want and then go ahead and throw it in your stash, even though I have hit the stash limit of 25,000 before in other games, especially in Fallout 4. You've got to watch out for that, but, you know, that's a lot of stuff. 25,000 is a lot. If you got 25,000 things in your storage, you probably should sell some of it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But there we go. We'll grab a little bit of plastic while we're at it. Back to our corn. Let's keep going. Right out here. There we go. Trying to get out to the outside. There we go. We're just going to run back and forth. Now, again, because I have that green thumb, it's going to give me double of everything. So we're going to go ahead and get it go. Project Beanstalk. There you go. See, I'm really not in any rush. See, what happens to some people, they get in a game like Fallout 4 and they're, or Fallout 76, and their job is to run through it as fast as possible and get it done as fast as possible. I do not prescribe to that particular way of playing. I'm not trying to burn myself out on a game. I want to get my money's worth. I want to get my dollar bills out of that game, right? And I like to play a whole bunch of different styles of games, not just one type of game. So you'll see me, of course, have a different variety of games here in the stream. So we're going to begin doing some Fallout 76 right now. We're doing our money run, getting started in the day. Now, I always like to do what I call the morning run, right? Or the morning thing where I get started, just kind of something to get me started each time I get in game. And I do this very often in other Fallouts as well, is I'll get down what I want to grab. Looks like we grabbed all this. I think we're good. All right, we got all that corn. Now we also have some other stuff to grab as we're running across here. And let's see how much corn did we get in that one run. We got 138. That's awesome. Now, that's 138 caps right there we just made in just a few moments that we spent grabbing that. Now, of course, we've got a bunch of patches coming in. I updated my Xbox, PS4, and my PC for some Fallout 76. Now I'm going to be playing, hopefully... Oh, I forgot our thing. Remember we were going to check it? Let's check it out. Of course, I've updated it for all three because I have it on all three versions as well. Let me go ahead and catch up on chat here in just a second because I'm looking at the other thing and not my chatty chat. Let me move this over here. Whee! There we go. Let me catch up on my chat. Hey, Andrew Sill, what's up? What's up? Stephen with the thing. Hello, Logic coming in. What up, my dude? I think that was the last thing I read. There we go. Lols, me did it. Have you played Apex before? Nope. Stash look a little empty. Might need to max it out. I'm blaring fire. I'll have it maxed out in the next 5 minutes. You watch. You watch. I'm going to have it maxed out. It's not just more storage. And I think that's where Bethesda's not understanding that it's not about the storage. Unless they're going to increase it to 25,000 like Fallout 4, it's not just the storage. You have to fundamentally play different than you play Fallout 4. Oh, look at this. Looks like the same stuff, but we're just going to grab it anyway just to make sure. Hey, no radios. No radios. I got to get striked. I don't want to get striked. It's not my fault. I didn't turn the radio on. It's not me purposely playing music in the stream. I didn't do it. It was in the game. Now, they should let you, you know, they should be able to content ID that stuff that's inside games and still let you play without having to mute the sound, I think. But you know what? It's a corporate world. Nothing I can do about it. Nothing I can do about it. I just follow the rules. That's what I do. So I can keep on streaming, keep on doing what I love to do every day. Now, of course, we're overburdened. Overburdened already. Well, that's okay. We'll get into it. We'll get... Oh, I should use the workbench. Hold on. We'll use the workbench. Let's go. Now, we're also going to use our power armor. Now, I don't need to grab that one because I happen to have one. The cool thing is you always have your power armor with you. So you can go ahead and throw your power armor down like so. And let's see if it's the exact same thing. So here's my power armor over here. Here's what we got. We got the helmet, the right arm, and the torso. Now, it does randomize quite often on what you can and can't do. So we know we've got that nice and safe in there. That's going to allow us to go over here and scrap. And I'm actually going to scrap. This makes me pained. I like to get all the power armors and then put them on display and, of course, get the different styles of power armor. That's the way I like to play. I call it a collectionist or a completist kind of playthrough. But not in this game. You have to think fundamentally different than the other Fallouts. You can't just get everything. Even though we've got a bigger storage, I tell you, I'm going to fill that up like nobody's business in the next at least 5-10 minutes. I'm going to fill it up like nobody's business. Now, I'm not even super looting. I could have super looted over there and then been even more overburdened. So we're going to start using our power armor here since we are heavy with loots. And we're going to run over this way. We're going to see if we get shot at. We're going to get some of this ash rose and blackberry. Anybody? Nope, nobody wants to shoot at me. Now, one of the things also I did read in the update, and we're going to mine here. I don't know what it is. My first person is very laggy. Really? Doesn't seem to be getting it. Oh, that's a bug. So is that I'm in my power armor? What up, Fortnite? What up? What up? Thanks for being here, man. Let's try it out of powder armor. Oh, cold busted. Kismet's in the game for like 10-20 minutes. Already found a cold busted bug. Somebody clip that. Send that to Bethesda. The mines are bugged. Cannot get the loot from the copper mine. What a bummer. Now, again, I did see a thing that you don't have to go to the actual workbench anymore to try to claim the area, which I think kind of sucks. But, hey, that's just me. Because normally what you got to do is you got to run up here and you got to claim the workbench if somebody else has it. And then try to take it away from them, right? Which I can think is a great tactic, because then, of course, you can set up all your defenses and all that stuff to try to defend them from getting there. Kind of like capture the flag. But what they did is they add the ability to go ahead and try to capture it from anywhere within the zone of the area. And I'm not sure how I would do that. I guess I would click on it here. What can I do? How would I do that and try to claim it from anywhere? I don't even know how you would do that. What key combination would make that happen? I don't know. Let's see. Did they actually say? I don't remember if they actually said. Let's see. And they also said more server maintenance because they're having problems with their servers. So they're going to be doing more often server maintenance. So that's good. I like that part because I do lag from time to time. Also, power armor springs have been reduced. So it doesn't cost you much springs when you're fixing your power armor. That's a good one as well. Let's see. Weapons, flare guns are no longer legendary. Stash limit, of course, has gone from 600 to 800. There you go. Very nice. And then also it gives you an awesome option. Like we had this problem the other day. Let's go ahead and collect our razor grain next. Let's go ahead and get that money while we're chatting. So let me get my light on. I love it how it shoots out of your actual power armor. That's cool. That's cool. All right. Picking up that razor grain. Oh, or not? Oh. Hold on. Maybe it's a game issue. Can't pick anything else up. What the? Yep, that's a game issue. Not letting me harvest this razor grain. Oh, I don't know what's up with that. Whenever you have an issue like that, that calls for a restart right there. Hold on, let's quit back to the main menu. Something funky going on. Funky chicken going on there. I can't pick it up. Let's go check it out. There we go. Let's go. Let's go back in again. So it won't let me pick up the razor grain. Won't let me pick up that stuff. Now, of course, it could have already remembered that the last time I logged in, I did pick that up. But it's been quite an amount of time. That should have reset. Also, I'm on a different server. So I don't know what's going on with that. So we'll figure out with that. Hopefully this update didn't cause my inability to, of course, go pick up razor grain and stuff. That would suck. That would be a bummer. Let's see. So they've been working on balance and design. They've also been working on the camp crafting and workshops. Again, if you place your camp down and then somebody's already occupied your camp, it'll come up and say, do you wish to switch to another server where you can, of course, bring your camp up. I like that idea. I think they've been watching my stream. I think they've been watching my stream on that one. And, of course, players no longer, you have to do it. There it is. There's the message. Your camp cannot be placed. Would you like to? Wow, that was awesome timing as well. Move it for free or try to find another world. I'm going to go ahead and say, try to find another world. Hey, look, that bug is back. That bug is back. There we go. Let's go ahead and rotate. Now, again, this is my cash run. This is usually where I go to get my cash each day. Hopefully, we can get this fixed. But I like the fact that, that's funny. That's a very old bug from like Fallout 4. That does that. I've seen that early on in the game. Hopefully, they fix that eventually. But one of the things that I want to do, of course, is do my cash run, get that out of the way, and then, of course, explore some more changes here. Then we're going to play some Stardew Valley. I can't wait to get into that as well, man. We've been crushing it. In my other playthrough, by the way, I've been destroying it. I've been playing my kids, but I'm much more focused in that game because when you're playing on the stream, you know, you have to split your focus. But, man, on that game, I have made $500,000 gold. $500,000 gold in the very first year. Not even all the way into winter. $500,000. My kids are like, whoa! Obviously, I've been buying everything out over there. But the one we're on, we're just coming into summer, so we're going to get that going on again. So if you're here for Stardew Valley, don't worry, hang around. We're going to get it going. All right, there we go. So it switched me to another one. Now, it didn't give me that message again, so that's good. And, of course, it moved me somewhere else. It's kind of odd when it moves you somewhere else when you log in, right? Now, this might have been where I was at. I don't know. What the heck? Kind of disconcerting that it bounced me way out here again. Right? And then you got to like, okay, where am I at on the map? Okay, I'm over here. I'm over here where I should be able to get my razor grain. Like so. All right, let's run out here. Let's check it out. All right, there's the camp there. What the heck? Yeah, we're over there. Then we got our corn already there. And then we're over here by the Billings homestead. All right, let's see if we can get this phosphorate. Oh, there we go. Working now. So, again, I find that if you have trouble in any game or in real life or with your phone or whatever it is, you know what you do? You restart. Always, always number one option. All right, so let's get to this razor grain. Oh, all this razor grain be gone now. Look at that. Now I got on a server where it remembered that all my razor grain be gone. All right, so I've already gotten it from last time. I think it either remembered or someone else already picked it up here in this particular world. Look at it. All of it is gone. Oh, wait. We got one wild razor grain somewhere. Where is it? Right here. There we go. Oh, we got a couple. So what I do is I typically come in here and I collect all this razor grain as well as all the corn. And, of course, you have to do something with it right away. Otherwise, it'll spoil. So we need to make sure we got that going. Oh, look, it looks like somebody's already got their place here right there. Now, again, if you come into this problem, you can also just do the same thing, right? Or if somebody's bugging you, you got some jerk on your server who's up in your face and they're being an a-hole, here's what you do. Leave world right there. We're going to try it one more time. I'm going to try to leave world, go to another world, see if that razor grain is still there. Now, the razor grain and the corn is a world item. That means that that item is going to be there for everybody to pick up. And once it's picked up, of course, it may not be available to you like we saw right there. Now, the other razor grain was there. And now we're going to restart and see. Now, it also could be tied to me, by the way, that razor grain, which we're not sure. We'll find out in a second. We'll see if that was a world item or if that is a individual item. Let's see. What else we got? Enemies. And again, workshops. The ability to contest a claim workshop is intended and encourage behavior as part of the workshop design to change the situation where a workshop owner could prevent others from attempting it. Well, that's part of the fun, is like capture the flag. So players can no longer interact with claim workshop directly. No longer need to do it directly. Oh, let's stay on this world. Let's stay on this world for a second. See if we got that razor grain. Now, again, what we're looking for is we're looking to see if this razor grain has respawn for us. It keeps putting me over there. See, that's really weird. That keeps me. Now, remember the phosphorus. That's good. Good. And over here, it does look like it remembered the razor grain. All right. So it did remember as well. Now, again, I don't want to stay on here because then I don't have my camp. So, again, leave world again. Right? We'll get it going on. Don't worry. We'll get it going on. So, again, one of the things that I do typically do is I will leave world and I'll switch worlds again and again and again until I do have a spot for my settlement. Now, of course, they've automated that ability to put you on a server where you can put your camp down if somebody's in your spot. Somebody's in my spot right now where my camp is. So we have to get off of that world and go to another one. So there we go. Let's give it one more shot. One more shot. Oh, look at that. 500 kiss caps going out for all those retweets. Keep those retweets going, everybody. Exclamation point RT in the chat. Follow that link. Go over there. Hit that retweet button. Of course, working together as part of the Wasteland Tycoons is what you guys do. That's going to give you tons of caps. And, of course, I got lots of epic stuff coming up. So watch for that, everybody. Lots of epic stuff coming up down the road. Now, I did also update my schedule as well. Feel free to check that out down below the stream on Twitter, on Discord, on my website, kismetbp.com. You can check it out. All right, there we go. Let's try to find another world. I love that feature. That is a great feature. That's a home run, Bethesda. Nice job. Nice job. Home run. This is still not a home run, but switching to another, because, you know, when you fix one thing, there's always something else that happens. All right. Well, I'm trying, everybody. I'm trying to do it. Now, again, I knew all too well. This is their first online game. There's a lot of complexity to Fallout games, and really any game is very complex. If you think about how many people have to work on it, hundreds of people, and the complexity of programming all of those things, that's still not an excuse because you're a professional at what you do, but they are trying to fix it. And I find when you fix one bug, 3 more pop up. So let's try it again. We're going to load in. Now, again, this is my primary character, and I'm only level 32. I'm not in a hurry, not in a rush. I'm not trying to impress you. Speaking of people who impress me, s.p.e.c.i.a.l coming in with a 17 months of sub love. Did I replay add-ons? Let's replay his, too. Let's go ahead and get Neon Hammer's follow in here, as well as Julian King coming in with those offline follows as well. Here they come. Let's show them lots of love and hype in the chat. Neon Hammer, thank you for that offline follow. And who else? Oh, we got a foggy one now. We got a foggy one. Oh, look at the light rays. That looks so beautiful. Thank you so much for those offline follows. Now, if you are enjoying the stream, consider hitting that follow button right up there. If you really enjoyed, hit that subscribe button. Appreciate you all being here. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, man, the sun rays are epic. All right. Now, here we go. We're going to have to run up here yet again, try to find our way in the fog toward that razor grain. Where is she at? I believe it's going to be right out here. Let's go see if it's respawned or not. Now, again, I love that feature. That's a real useful feature. There we go. We already got the phosphorus. And let's checky that razor grain, all cleared out. But look who we got. We got some party time, friends. Oh, there was a little razor grain back there. Here's the problem with NPCs. Hey, watch it! Oh, look at that. My gun wasn't reloaded. What the heck? Just reloaded twice. All right. Hopefully that's not a bug. Getting that XP. Never reload when Kismet's right up on you. Never reload. I get you. You reload, you're mine. That's how that goes, baby. All right. Oh, no. Do not take those books. Evil books. I shall never collect thee again. What happens is the actual books weigh 1. They weigh 1. They're worth 1 cap, and they weigh 1. So I suggest not to pick those up for any reason. Even if you do want to sell them to the vendor, which is typically what I do with them. But I refuse to pick them up now. And as you can see, you know, Kismet, you've been replaced with a synth, bro. I've never seen you walk past loot, right? Well, let's do it, everybody. Let's get back in the zone. You ready? It's time to super loot. Let's go, baby. Time to super loot this, baby. That means we're taking it all now, because we got plenty of storage now, right? We got 800. We got 800. Of course, we're not going to ever fill that up. It's too much. It's like a 140 meg hard drive. You're like, what are you talking about, Kismet? One day, long ago, before most of you were born, I bought a 140 megabyte hard drive, and I thought at the time, you know, you had floppy disk back then. It was one of the first hard drives to ever come out. It cost $1,000, by the way. And I went and I bought that hard drive. I thought, I'd never fill up this hard drive. I'd never fill it up. That's 140 megs, bro. That's 140 megs. That's so much, I would never fill that up. Filled it up the next day with a sound recorder. Filled it up the next day, 140 megs, gone. Just like that. Yeah. Bye-bye. That's back in the day when sound used to be like 20 megs each recording before they had MP3 back in the day. Back in the day, because I'm old school. I'm old school gamer. I'm old school everything. I love me some old school, and I picked up that book. I picked it up. It's going to aggro me. I'm going to get aggroed up in here. I need a teddy bear. I need a teddy bear to keep the aggro down. Let's do it. Let's get all that loot. You think we can super loot now? I think you're dreaming. I think you're on the dream boat. Kind of like the love boat, but the dream boat. There we go. Let's get that loot. I don't claim workshops. I don't like the PvP workshop thing. I don't like it. I like it if I could gather it as part of PvE. That I'm down. We get our copper. We did get our copper. Now, also to the north here, which is hard to see because it's foggy, is also our other one that's up here on the ridge. Here it is. And it does have a tendency to rotate. Oh, that one's already been gotten. All right. It does have a tendency to rotate in what it is. All right, so now we got a bunch of stuff, right? We got to go before it spoils on us here. We have got in here, let's see, where to go? Corn, 138, and razor grain, we only got 4. There you go. And I want it now. Bam. So we got a little bit of razor grain left. Let's go ahead and grab what we can find. Now, I think that it remembered the last time I was here, because that was like the last thing I did before I logged out was to grab all this razor grain. So I'm going to assume that the game just knows that I've already done it, because we went on a bunch of different servers, and I seriously doubt on every single one of those servers that they world looted it. But you never know. Maybe they've been watching my stream, and that's why they've been out there making that money. Hopefully you guys are out there making that money too. So there we go. So we're going to jump back to my camp. Now, it cost me 7 caps to go where I was going. Right now, I just got 195. I mean, like, nobody, bam, 195 caps in my pocket because we're on the Kismet money run. We're also checking out what's new here. And, of course, we're going to play some Stardew Valley coming up. I know some of you are here for Stardew Valley. Don't worry. We're going to get to it here in a moment. Let's see. PvP. Damaging camp workshop that no longer cause the attacker to become wanted. That's good to know. Now, here's my base right over here. It's kind of foggy on this particular server. But hopefully it clears up very, very soon. Again, we're getting that mute fruit. Then we're going over here. We're going to try to get our potatoes. Can't get that one. Some of these we can get. There we go. Checking our upper mute fruit. No mute fruit. Oh, come on. I want my potatoes. Don't torture me like that. And we're going to go ahead and check for our purified water. Bam! 3 ready to go. And 3 more ready to go over there. And up and over we go. And over here, nada. Nada Rooney. All right. Now that we've got our corn, we've got our razor grain, and our purified water. Oh, you tempted me. Look at that. You tempted me there. Then we're going to go ahead and start making some adhesive. That's the whole reason why I got that out there, farming, doing its thing. So let's get out of our power armor. Bada bang, bada boom. Bada bang, bada boom. By the way, everybody, did you notice that it actually does not rain inside the base? It's not raining right now, but did you notice from last time that it actually does not rain inside your base anymore? Like it does in Fallout 4, which is pretty funny. Pretty funny. There we go. My first HDD was that size. Yes, you know what? I bought it, and then I was back in the day, I was an artist, if you know what I mean. I airbrushed on top of it. It had a big case. It was like this big. 140 meg drive. It was huge. It was massive. It was that thick. So I airbrushed. I took the case off, and I airbrushed on there, and I did all sorts of cool stuff on it. And then I put it in there, because it cost me $1,000. That's a lot of money for some young, 18, 19-year-old kid back in the day. Can we get a Super Loot song? I don't know how to ask for it. There you go. Chewy's on it. Let's see. Heeksy's coming in. What's up? Says, hey, Sir Kismet. How in the game now? Bug-wise, looking better. Better. They're really improving it, I think, in a lot of ways. Now, of course, you still got the stash limit. You still got the limit of building. But a lot of the bugs are getting squished, especially this update today. Holy mackerel. Massive update. We're going to go through it. Only so much time, though, so we're going to crush it. Let's get into it. First thing we're going to do, of course, go vegetable starch. How much we got? Oh, enough for 11 of them. All right, let's do it, baby. Let's do it. Now, again, our mute fruit seems to be our limiting factor right there. Again, but look at that. 36 purified water, so we're also making some money on our purified water. Now, we are overburdened. You can see right there, it turns red whenever you check out your stash. I really like that, by the way, that it shows you that when you go to look in your stash and whatnot. Great interface there. Interface idea. Now, of course, we don't have to carry all this stuff with us, right? We go ahead and put that corn in there. We go ahead and put our purified water away, our pumpkins, all this stuff right in here. Razor grain. Keep our soup. Keep our stem packs. Let's see. What else we got in here? Put our rataways back on. I think I just took those off. Also, by the way, make sure that we have our bobby pins. We do. And anything else over here? Now, one of the trick parts is this right here. Your stuff gets mixed in with all the keys and all that stuff. I hate it when they put stuff in the miscellaneous, especially as a crafting thing, like copper ore. Copper ore should be under junk or should be under aid. It should be under some other category so it's easy to see. So what I do is I go below the bobby pins here, and I just keep hitting spacebar on just everything, right? Just hit everything, spacebar, 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 because I don't know, you know, I don't want to look through every single thing in here, basically. I'm lazy. I don't want to look through every single thing in there every single time. I want to clear that out. And then same thing here. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. So it just, I mean, you don't have to get rid of it, but it just goes in and kind of cleans out your inventory so you're not constantly staring at it all the time. There we go. So we got rid of that. We got rid of our notes. Now, one of the things we do want to take out here is our plans. So go ahead and take out those recipes. Let's go look down here under plans. Anything else? Nope. Oh, here's one right here. Nothing at the bottom. Don't see anything there. All right, so we got 3 plans on us here. Now, plans are how you learn new stuff in the game, which I really like that system. I like the system of you don't just have everything. You have to go out and find the patterns and earn your way through there. I like that type of stuff. That's very old school, like me. Very, very fun. So we got one, small letters and glowing fungus s.p.e.c.i.a.l. We've already got that one. We got Chinese officer sword electrified, which actually we already have one of those. That we were using, but we got rid of it because it was lower level. Hopefully we can craft a higher level one now, later on. Now, one of the things I do like to do, of course, is go to the vendor over here and make my money. So we already made 195 caps. Just log it in because we had a bunch of stuff from last time. We're going to run right up over here, and we're going to go ahead and interact with the vendor again. Now, he's got 5 caps. Now, those are going to be my 5 caps because I'm going to go ahead and sell him something. Like, I've got some razor grain soup. Now, I can make some more if I want. I've got a ton in the bank. So I'm just going to go ahead and just give him my razor grain soup here to get that extra 5 caps. Now, what is this? What do I need from this guy? Now, of course, if you're low stem packs or low rataways, those vendors yap too much. When I'm talking to him, he should stop. After that first initial talking, he should stop talking when I'm standing there. It's just very difficult, especially when you're a streamer like me. Now, he's got some stem packs and whatnot that I might be able to use, some food or whatever. Don't need that. How about some notes? What has he got that I could learn to improve my base? He's got 10 millimeter, 44, barn building set. That sounds cool. Heavy leather torso, maybe early game. Sounds good. We got a siren. Am I really going to use that? Probably not. Sturdy leather legs? Maybe. Metal bench? Pickaxe? Nothing. None of this I'm going to be using unless I want to do it for cosmetic. But the problem is your building is so limited that, you know, having cosmetic stuff or stuff that's just there for fun really like cuts into your ability to defend your base and your ability to build stuff. So again, I don't think they took that into consideration, that if you make it so limited, then people do not want to build cosmetic stuff at their base because they want to use their base as effectively as possible. Like me, I'm using it for a farm and for purified water, and then, of course, just for some of the camp things. Now, I don't necessarily have to use the workbenches either. I could just go ahead and use the workbenches inside locations here, right? So I know there's a weapons workbench here, so I could just go to the weapons workbench and not need a weapons workbench up there. But it's just more secure up there. It's all together. Makes it a little bit easier. And again, we're going to super loot today. We're going to super loot. We're going to see if we can fill this storage, and I bet you we're going to fill it in no time at all. Stop sitting down, bro. We got stuff to do. We ain't got no time to sit down. So again, this vendor is now full, right? Meaning this vendor, is empty of caps. He's got nothing really I want. I just wanted the money so I could buy stuff elsewhere. Oh, keep doing that. Buy stuff elsewhere. Now, the last thing we're going to look at is the junk. Does he have anything under junk that I need? He's got wood, which you can see I've got tag for search because it has that little symbol next to it. Magnifying glass adhesive, that's 10 adhesive, and it's 162 caps. I think it's way, way too expensive. I think it should be more in the 70 range or 50 range for 10 adhesive, but it is one of the hardest things to find in game. And of course, you have to farm it and whatnot like we did. You got to have corn, mute fruit, potatoes, mute fruit, and corn. And then you can go ahead and make your own adhesive like we did, right? Now, we also have some stuff on us that we could sell, like just general goods. Again, over here, we could sell like the camera and stuff like that because we may not, well, we don't want to sell a camera. It's got gear, spring, and crystals. Oh, that's good. Maybe coffee cup because you got so much ceramic that you don't want. But me, I always want all the resources. I want it all. I want every bit of the resources so that I can, of course, later on when I'm going to need those resources, they'll be there, right? And that's why you want to have a lot of storage. Now, one of the things that I would love to do is sell all this excess ammo because that's the thing that you have a lot of, right? You got 10,038 ammo that you don't know what you can do with. You can't do nothing with it. You just got to drop it. So we got to go over here. And what I like to do is I like to drop stuff right by the vendor. The reason why I do that is if someone's coming along, I just consider it a nice thing for other people. If someone's coming along, they might see that bag on the ground, and then they'll have those plans there for them to use. Maybe they need some ammo, right? Ammo that I'm not using, 308 ammo. Let's go ahead and drop that. Now, of course, we don't have to drop it directly in there. We can also go in here and just do like we're doing a trade straight in there. So we go ahead and trade in some, exactly what I didn't want to do. I accidentally collected all. I hit the wrong key. That was my bad. That was not the game's bad. That was my bad. There we go. Let's try hitting the right keys today. There we go. E, there we go. Fusion cells, keeping those because we are going to go to an electric weapon eventually. And shotgun in 10mm is currently what I'm using. Now, of course, let's go ahead and make sure we've got it nice and loaded, right? And we'll go ahead and turn our sound back on. And then we got that weapon, which never runs out of bullets. It's called a melee weapon, right? Or melee. Now, you've also got an ammo thing right here that you can also use. You can go in here and say, what we got? Oh, but also look what it's got. It's got some junk in there, too, that we can buy. Like the fishing rod here has some wood and springs and gears. And the plunger here has wooden stuff. Nothing that I need right now. Getting plastic, lead, and adhesive is what I'm looking. Let's go over here to also the medical supply vendor. Now, look at this. This is basically like 3 vendors in the same place. Well, hold on. No! Shush! Bad radio! No! I cannot play music on the stream. I cannot play music from in the game on the stream. Cannot do it. All right, step packs, rataways. Now, of course, rataways would be probably the number one thing that I would buy out of here. I rarely ever buy stem packs. I usually end up with hundreds of them. I find that actually I've been using them a lot more here in 76. And, of course, we're going to go around and we're going to super loot this baby because we're going to try to fill up that storage. We're going to see how long it takes Kismet to fill up that storage, and it ain't going to be long. I can tell you already. Let's fill that storage up, baby, because we're not going to be able to sell all this stuff. We collect all this stuff. There is just not enough vendors to sell your stuff, and your vendors don't have enough caps. They don't have the ability to give them stuff, and they give you stuff. Death from above! Uh-oh! Look out! Death from above! Nuke coming in, everybody. So let's go around. Oh, there's some cigarettes for the plastic we're looking for. What do we got out here? Nothing. Oh, we got a pizza tray there. There we go. Now, me, I love to pick stuff up. There's a blood pack there every time, it seems. Up here. Oh, I hear a bottle.
Attention, citizens. Nuclear strike imminent.
Oh, no!
Please exit the area at your earliest convenience.
Oh, no! We're gonna get nuked!
Thank you.
Oh, they're nuking right over here. I'm sure glad I got that White Spring quest done the other day. Right? I'm sure we're gonna nuke themselves. That level 41 better make his way out of there. That's awesome. See, that's the first thing I would do with the nuke. I would nuke myself. Because that's just the way I am. Now, I have not done the nukes yet or nothing like that. I'm not in any hurry. I'm not in any rush. Again, some people get in a rush and they get to the end and like, Kismet, I got nothing to do. I got nothing to do. I'm level 497. Look how special I am. I'm so special. I'm special like small bus special. But hey, you know, that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. That's the way I say, you know what? More power to you. You want to get massively high level in 5 minutes? Go for it. Me? Nah, I take my time. I take my time. I do my thing up in here. There we go. It's looking better. Looking better. I like a lot of the changes they've done. Now, we got that done. We got to go up the road now. I think we got all the loot. Yep. I think we got the loot. Time to go up the road. Hey, look. What do we got here? We got a scorched person. Boom. Burned up from inside. Yeah. Because we know the story of the scorched. Hey, civilian waffles coming in. What's up? Okay, good. I heard someone got banned for being too good at the game. I assumed it was you. I'm glad it wasn't you. That could have been me. I don't know. Maybe they unbanned me before I logged back in. I think I don't think they would just randomly ban somebody because they're too good. I would imagine they banned them for something they did, or they were using a program in the background or something foolish like that. Me, I don't cheat, I don't shortcut, I don't use glitches. I don't need to. I don't need to, and neither do you. You don't need to go that route. Don't suck the fun out of your game. Have some fun along the way. In fact, get up here and melee some peeps. Where'd you go, bro? I rarely ever have action points. That's fun. I'm getting all the loot. I'm getting all the loot. It's time for some super loot. Where'd you go? There's where you're hiding. Hello. Hello again, my friend. You're about to die again. All right, where's your buddies? Where's your buddy? Where's your pals? Nobody else? Oh, Protectron. Protectron somewhere way down there. All right, now again, hey, I knew you had a buddy. Hey-ah! Yeah, that's a weapon that never runs out of ammo. Some stuff got nuked. Oh, from that direction. I don't think we can see it from here, but we'll try. Run. Now, the one time I tried to see a nuke... Oh, yeah. No, you can see it from here. Got nuked. Yeah, I finally got to see the nuke. Last time I saw the nuke, they actually nuked... they nuked the same place multiple times. Ouch. Now, why do you nuke a certain place? The reason why you nuke it... Look at them all moving out of there. They're all moving out of the zone. The reason why you nuke a certain area is so that, of course, it brings up the level of the area. Of course, you get that higher level loot. Now, I haven't even explored that yet. We'll get to that later on. We're in no rush. We're in no rush to get max level. We're trying to enjoy playing the game. That's why we play games, right? To have fun. And if I inspire you to play some games, then I'm doing it right. Let's get back to it, everybody. Oh, took that fall damage. I forgot it wasn't in my power armor. Let's go. Let's have some razor grain soup. Let's use up the rest of that. Firecracker berry. Nom, 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 nom. Let's do it. Let's get back to it. I kind of feel like using a stem pack. Let's go ahead and burn a stem pack here. We got three of them on us, but I don't have it keyed because I pressed the key and it didn't work. That's how you know it's not in there. Let's press the key. Burn ourselves a stem pack. There we go. Let's get back to it. Now, we're following the railroad here. The reason why we're doing that is because we're going from this vendor, which is, of course, part of the responders. And, of course, it's tied to a whole bunch of other vendors. And, of course, look at this. This is just loot just laying on the ground. Laying on the ground, getting tons of wood for our razor grain soup later on. We're kind of thinking ahead, right? And we're going to go see if that razor grain respawns by the time we're done here. We're going to get it going on up in here. And welcome, everybody. Welcome. Who's Grandpa? Hello, Grandpa. Where's Grandpa? Behind you? Did Grandpa come in? Was it behind me? I didn't see him. Man, I hope it wasn't a ghost. I hope it wasn't a ghost. I don't know who you're talking to. I love how people come in and they think they're the first person to do that, right? They're the first person to come in and say, Kismet, you look like Tony Hawk. Kismet, you look like the guy from Breaking Bad. Kismet, you're old. Yeah, here's the thing. Here's the thing about life. When you're young, people think you don't know nothing, and they treat you like you're young, right? That young guy, he doesn't know nothing. He's young, right? Of course, I crocked it. I became the leader and, of course, the boss on all of those people. On all of those people who said, yeah, you're young, you don't know what you're doing, whatever. I said, oh, yeah? Well, I've been in computers for 10 years before you even knew what a computer was. And, of course, I've been in graphic design since I was very young, and I became their boss, which some of them were cool with and some of them were not. Such is the way it goes. Don't let nobody stop you. Don't let nobody's negativity go on your shoulder. You try to troll on my channel, ha! You're in the wrong channel. I've been around, baby. I've been around. I've done some real life achievement unlocked. Right there, baby. Working for some of the top companies in the world. That's right, graphic designer. I love doing it. I'd still be doing it right now had I not got sick, but that's okay. That's okay, everybody. Sometimes fate wants to give you a little push. Wants to give you a little push and say, you know what? You should be doing this. Now, of course, you wake up in the morning, and you wake up every morning, you think, man, I sure wish I was a writer. or I was a doctor, or I was a lawyer, or I was a dancer, or I was an underwater basket weaver. I don't care what it is. If you wake up every morning, then that's probably what you should be. Now, of course, sometimes you got to take those tough jobs, right? You got to take the janitor job or the Walmart greeter or whatever. Whatever it is, maybe you got to work at McDonald's or whatever. Don't let nobody tear you down because you're working at McDonald's. You know what you're doing? You're taking that first step to the next step, right? That's what I consider those kind of jobs. Or maybe you just like working at McDonald's. Hey, more power to you. Hey, you want to do your thing. Do it your way, the way you want to do it, right? That's what you do. Don't let nobody's negativity come in because, people come in my channel when I first started streaming. Hey, la, 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 la. I love that song. But I gotta... Where is it? Red alert! Red alert! Red alert! Find it! Where is it? Well, it's right there. Shush. Great song, though. But I can't play it on the stream. I'm sorry. It's not my fault. Blame the internet gods who say, sorry, you cannot play that music on the stream or we will strike your YouTube videos. Which sucks. Sucks, or it's not like I'm playing it on purpose. Not my fault. It's playing in the background of this game where I can't turn it all off. I have to go to each individual one and turn it off. Though I do love me some music in game. Normally, I would leave that on. Normally, I'd have music playing when I'm in the game. Hey, it's a Nomi! What's up, Nomi? Now, we're super looting right now. We're grabbing everything that we can find from everywhere because we're going to see if we can fill this storage up, baby. We're going to see. Now, I'm a super looter. I grab everything. The reason why I do that is so that I have resources to sell, resources to use, and occasionally I click E a little too much. Now, of course, people come in my stream 4 years ago and said, Kismet, you're too old to do this streaming stuff. It's a young man's game. And the problem with the young man is, just like most young men, like me when I was young, is they don't know how to succeed. How to succeed at anything. And I'm going to tell you the secret because you're in my stream right now. How to succeed at just about anything you want to do. And you're like, Kismet, how would you know? Well, guess what? Been my wife 25 years. Been the top of my field. Worked for some of the top companies in the world. Not trying to impress you. Just trying to inspire you to do what you love to do. I don't care. I don't have an ego. I'm not here to try to get validation from other people. But I've done that in real life. I've done it in real life, not just in game. Not only have I got high score in real life, I've also done it in game. As well as having some fun along the way. That's important. But what you got to do is you got to go all in. You've got to put all of your passion. You got to put all of your love and a lot of your time into what you want to do in life. Right? Now, of course, when I started out, everybody said it was impossible. And I said, oh, yeah, watch this, baby. Watch me as I make it happen. Now, of course, you get all the eye rolls from all the people, right? They're like, oh, God, you want to be a live streamer? You want to be a broadcaster and dance around and entertain people? Absolutely. I love interacting with chat. I love talking with people and inspire them every day to go do what they love to do, like I'm doing right this moment. So they said it was impossible. My doctors told me to lay down and die, and I told them to go screw themselves as well. Because screw that. That's not the way Kismet goes out. I ain't going to lay down and die and let my wife take care of me for the rest of my life. I don't think so. Let's talk to the vendor.
Just
shush. Darn vendors. All right, now this vendor, of course, is a separate vendor from the vendor we went to before. He's in a whole different league, of course, or group or team or whatever you want to call it. He's in his own faction, right? So you got the first faction, which is the responder faction, and of course, this is the raider faction. You can see there's a vendor bot raider, and of course, look at this. We're going to make that money again, right? We're going to make that money. Now, where'd all that stuff go? Where'd all the carrot go? Well, luckily, we put it in here. The stash is nice and conveniently by this vendor. So we can go in, we grab that 128 coin. That's 128 caps in our pocket. Right there. Literally, that took us all of 3 minutes. It took us all of 3 minutes. And this is why they call me the Wasteland Tycoon. Boom! Right there, baby. Right there. 300 caps. We're already running. 300 caps. And we just picked up a bunch of stuff as well. Now, do I need all this junk? If it's not tagged for search, probably not. Though I do hate giving up alarm clocks because that's aluminum. That's aluminum. I should probably tag that for search now. Let's tag aluminum for search because I don't like to sell stuff with aluminum on it. And I'm going to show you how to do it. So first thing you need to do is you need to have the item on you to go ahead and tag for search. You can also do it in your workbench. I really hate to do it in workbench, both in Fallout 4 and in 76. I much prefer to do it in the Pip-Boy because it's super easy. All right, so we got aluminum can. We got an alarm clock that has aluminum in it. We're then going to say component view right over here. We're going to go to aluminum here, and then right down here at the bottom, you can see tag for search right over there. Boop, boop, boop. I'm going to go over there. We're going to hit spacebar. Now, of course, anything with aluminum in it is now going to have that little magnifying glass, whether it's the raw version of it or whether it is the junk version. Boom. There we go. So when we're selling stuff, now we're going to be alerted that the aluminum can has it. Now, look at this problem, though. Look at this problem. Uh-oh, Kismet found a bug. Kismet found a bug. Somebody clip that. Right there. You can see that the aluminum in there does not trigger the magnifying glass, but does. I got something else for you to work on. Right there, baby. So there we go. So, but notice it does do it on the aluminum can, so that's obvious, but it has the word aluminum in it. I think we'd probably figure that one out. Now, this is gear and steel. I hate getting rid of gear and steel. I hate getting rid of that. This is just plain steel. This is a whole bunch of other stuff we can sell, but we're not going to sell nothing. We're not selling nothing. We're getting the loot. We're getting the loot. Let's get that bulk lead. Let's get what else we need. What else in here? Cloth, fiber, coppers. Yeah, fishing rod. We'll get that. There's a little bit of wood. Whatever. All right. What else we got? Plans. Because we got more storage now. We got so much storage now. We don't know what to do with. Right? It's like a 140 megabyte drive. It's like an unlimited amount of storage. We're gonna be not filling that up ever. We'll never fill that up. All right. He says sarcastically. So there we go. Let me catch up on chat. Good day, Googles. What's up? Pancake's coming in. Show him some love. What's up, Pancake? Cow coming in as well. Saying hello in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. Matt Stocka and, of course, a red velvet nips. Nice name. Thanks so much for dropping the dragon. By the way, love me some red velvet cake. Never heard of red velvet cake before. Before I met my wife, who's from Tennessee, and her grandmother, a.k.a. Mamaw, for those from the South, makes the world's best red velvet cake. She used to send me red velvet cake because, we used to come back for Christmas and whatnot. Me and my wife been together 25 years. And what she would do is she'd make that red velvet cake, and she'd send it just to me, and it'd be mine. And my wife would be like, hey, I want some. Nope. It's all mine, bro. It's all mine. You can't have it. Of course I'd share, because I'm nice. But yeah, she'd make me my own red velvet cake every year to bring, and she'd send it to California all the way from Tennessee. Super sweet. Got to get in with the patriarch of the family. I'm telling you, get in with the grandma, you get in with the mother-in-law, show them some respect. Always show the ladies respect. Show your mom respect, your parents respect, your extended family respect. Even if they don't respect you, that's okay. That's their problem, not your problem. Your problem is you show them respect. And if they're going to be jerks or whatever, hey, don't bother with them. Keep on going with your life. They're telling you can't do it. That's the way it goes. You deserve more viewers. Good stream. Thank you, Ann Kaylee. My most viewers I've ever had in the stream at the same time was 4,500 when I was on the homepage several times here on Twitch. I do appreciate that love, and I appreciate that sentiment. Mods, can you go ahead and grab that out of the chat? Put that in my nice things that people say, a.k.a. My inspiring quotes that I read every single day to inspire me every day. So, of course, people tell me it was impossible, and I said, oh, yeah? Watch this. Here I am 4 years later. Bam! Right up there. Got that purple check mark partnered with Twitch, as well as partnered with Discord and a whole bunch of other epic sponsors. I find my job is just to facilitate you guys getting awesome stuff. That's what I try to do. I don't make a dime doing this. Luckily, my wife has returned back to work and, of course, supporting the family while I do this crazy thing called streaming. And I appreciate that greatly. She didn't have to work for 10 years, by the way. I should be the patriarch of the family as well. Of course, she was working, but not having to go to work, right? She was dealing with my kids. I have 3 daughters. Taking care of that, which is also a lot of work. I'm not saying that ain't work. That's some serious work there. Just macromanaging my daughters during the day is rough. I got to go pick them up, and I help them with their homework and all of that stuff. Because you know what? You only get so much time with your kids, right? You only get so much time. And really, the thing that your kids want more than anything, little parenting advice for those who are parents. For those who aren't parents, you can just ignore all this. Maybe later you can use it. But they just want your attention. They want your time. That's really what they want the most. They want to walk to the park and tell you all about their day and that kind of stuff and play games with you and, ride bikes and, throw the baseball around, which I do. I love baseball and whatnot. That's really what they want to do. Of course, later on, they become materialized because of TV and whatnot. And they're like, Daddy, I want this thing. And Daddy, I want that thing. Daddy, I want that stuff. But most of the time, if you just spend time with them, you can build up that awesome relationship. Now, I'm going to just sell everything that I don't really need right here. which is a lot of this stuff. See, I don't really need to make all this food anymore. I actually don't even need carrots any longer. Let's get rid of that. Blood pack, we can make stem packs from that. We'll keep that. Blood, wine. Again, I'm mute by the vendor because the vendor has a tendency just to talk and talk and talk and talk the entire time. Red leg. Bam. There we go. 59 caps. Let's get it, baby. Oh, look at what we picked up here. This is money right here. Now, of course, you can scrap these and get your thing. But you know what? I'd rather have the money. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, no. Cannot be traded. What a bummer. Let's go. Let's get it in there. Bam. There we go. 10 caps left. I'm going to get every last one of those caps. I'm going to get every last one. What can we sell? Bobby pins. How much those sell for? They'll sell for 1. So let's go. Let's sell 10. Now, I always do this, and then I regret later because I run out of bobby pins or whatnot. I seriously doubt I'm going to run out of them, though. If I'm super looting, I usually end up with like 800 bobby pins. They used to weigh way too much as well. Now, of course, I can also sell my junk, but I'm going to stop selling junk now, and we're just going to see if we can put a whole bunch of epic stuff into the storage. Maybe it'll be just enough. Maybe 800 will be just enough so your storage never gets filled, right? I love this pipe dream I've got. 626 now in there. I scrapped the resources, of course, makes them lighter. And then, of course, they're all in base form now, and I put them in there. Now, of course, before you do that, make sure that if you want to sell that stuff, make sure to sell it first before you scrap it. If you scrap it first, what's going to happen is you got to bulk it back and use your plastic to bulk it and sell it to the vendor. I think they should take plastic out of the bulking system. And thank you, Kane, for being here. I see that. Oh, it's in My Name is Kane. Wow. How about that for timing? How about that for timing? Who's your baseball team? My baseball team is the California Angels. And you'll be like, what the heck? Why would you like the California Angels? Well, when I was a kid, that's, of course, where I lived. I grew up in California, in the OC, as we call it, Orange County. And, of course, grew up by Disneyland in that Anaheim area. And then, of course, the Angels was the big thing there. And, of course, Dodgers. Hey, go Dodgers, right? For all you Dodger fans out there. So the Angels is my team. Now, let me tell you a little story about the Angels. Every single time, every single game that I've ever been to at the Angels, they lost. Every single one. I've probably been to, I don't know, 50 or 100 games. And every time they've lost. Every single time. And then I moved out of California to Tennessee about 15 years ago. And they went all the way. It was me. It was my fault. It was my fault. I was jinxing my team. And some of you hardcore team peeps out there know what I'm talking about, right? You know, you do everything not to jinx your team, right? You try to get your team to go. But there we go. Now, I don't talk too much sports up in here because I have had people, that's the reason why that rule's there, by the way. Had people come in here and they start, your team sucks and my team's better and blah, 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 blah in my chat. And then I had to ban them. I had to ban them out of my chat because they got really obnoxiously rude about it. Now, if you don't get obnoxiously rude about it, probably won't get banned. But watch that sports talk where it doesn't get out of control. I don't know what it is about sports that trigger people. People get triggered. Right? That thing sucks, and this one's the best. And the other thing, hey, like what you like. Like what you like is what I say. I don't even know what I'm doing now. I'm looking for loot. All right, so there we go. So we got his caps. We got the other guy's caps. Oh, I forgot. Oh, that's plastic right there. Just sitting right there. I'll take that. What do you got over here? Pre-war money. Let's take that. I knew there was a reason I was running. My loot radars was sending me over there. Subliminal radar. All right, let's go check out a junk. What's he got? Nada. Let's see what else he got for notes. I already know all these. I love the fact that it has the known in there now. I think we already looked in here, but let's look again. Nothing I need. Now, I want to get the higher level power of that, so I'm looking for that. I don't need cosmetic stuff. I don't have enough room in my building thing to do cosmetic stuff. Now, let's get back to what they changed. Let's get back to these patch notes. This is a huge patch notes, by the way. I'm not going to read it all, but we're just going to go over kind of some of the highlights. They also fixed the sound effects on some grenades. Map sound effects will place when moving custom map markers. Ooh, let's try that out. Turn our sound back on. Let's get away from this vendor, though, so they're not yapping in our ear. Let's see. Sound effects now work.
I don't care.
I don't care about you either. All right, let's go over here. Oh, it does have a sound effect now. Does it have a sound effect when you remove it? Oh, it does. Okay, it has a sound effect when you place your marker and you take it out. Oh, that's a good little quality of life change. I mean, there's bigger things to fry, but there you go. There we go. Let's see. Player icons. Again, we looked at player icons. Viewing turret placed by another camp. All right, we will now display the owner's name and player icon at the turret nameplate. Oh, we should have looked at that when we were over there and we saw that other guy in his camp over there. Let's see. The voice color of voice chat, speaker icons, and nameplate now be updated based on that player's current status. Neutral players will be yellow. Allies gold, and hostile and wanted be displayed in red. Okay. So when people are chatting, you'll know if they're an a-hole or not. There we go. Whole bunch of performance and stability things on loading. I know a lot of people are having loading issues and performance issues. Massive amount of stuff. I mean, I could go into all of it, but really it's like fixing hitching. It's fixing delays. It's fixing getting stuck in an infinite loop. Loading. That kind of stuff. Lots of epic changes on that. Big ups for Bethesda for that. Another home run. Let's see. Art and graphics. Hair no longer clips through the Nuka Girl rocket thing. Nooski would like that. Nooski would like that, right? There we go. There we go. We go. Good stream. There we go. I don't know if it was you or old like you. I love loot too. Been waiting on loot. I know you guys have been waiting on your loot drops. I've been working on it so hard. You have no idea. It's just one setback after another. I had to literally fire some people. I had to fire some people over that. Over those loot drops. I feel just a little bad, but not because they've been making you guys wait. They've been making you guys wait. I had to fire several people and say, nope, I'm not working with you. I'm not working with you. You're taking too long, and you're not getting it done. Speaking of Nooshke, wow, that timing. Nooshke, it's not going to clip your hair through the Nuka Girl thing anymore. There you go. Good morning, Specimen. Welcome, welcome. Do you spend a lot of time with your girls? Yes, every extra moment I can. I see them in the morning. I help them get up in the morning. They get ready. They go to school. I pick them up in the afternoon. They come home. They work on their homework. We go for walks. We go and we do stuff like, of course, going to the water park. We go and we go to the bouncy houses. They take violin and all those other kind of lessons. So I'll take them to lessons or I'll pick them up. And my wife and I kind of switch back and forth. Now that I can do that, there was a time in which I could not drive. I could not go anywhere. I could not do anything. Back in the day, 4 years ago. Way better than I was then. Way better. Still got vertigo. Still got sleep apnea. It ain't ever going away. I don't ever gonna get rid of it, but I can manage it much better, and I can do much more than I ever could before. There we go. Who's favorite by all? No way! I've liked the Angels since the Angels in the outfield. Well, there you go. There you go. Yes, I liked the Angels since I was little, because I grew up right next to him. Of course, Rod Crew back in the day, right? Rod Crew. I had a Rod Crew mitt when I was a kid. Little Kismet kid info. There we go. If you play Fallout 4, do you wear the yellow trench coat and fedora? I do not wear a yellow trench coat, but I do wear the fedora and I do wear the fashionable glasses quite often. Quite often in there, of course, as the Wasteland Tycoon. If you guys have never seen my Wasteland Tycoon icon, it's in the chat. So I'm going to throw it in the chat. Of course, that's what they call me here. And, of course, the last TwitchCon. By the way, I forgot to mention at the top of the stream. I was too discombobulated because my stream crashed. TwitchCon 2019 announced in my favorite venue in San Diego. So get planned, get ready. You're like, well, Kismet is February. That's in September. I tell you, I'm still trying to pay off the last TwitchCon. I'm still trying to pay it off. We're not even halfway yet. Look at that. I'm still paying interest on that credit card. We'll get there, everybody. Hopefully. Or if not, I'll just, oh well. I'll YOLO that again and just try to put it on a credit card. But we'll try to get those loot drops out to you as quick as possible. I'm going to have to physically do it myself. I physically have to do it myself because I can't get anybody else to fulfill those for me. So I'm just going to do it myself. I'm going to try to get someone else to do it and work on all sorts of custom stuff for it. But everybody's fallen through. And I've probably gone through like 6-7 people now. And I literally fire some people. Fire some people. Say, nope, sorry. I don't like the quality of your work. You take it too long. You don't get back to me. You don't follow up. You're causing me to lose months and months of my time. And, of course, people have been waiting and waiting and waiting for this stuff. Wanted to send it out in November into December. Now we're like 4 months behind. Whoa, jeez. Oh, Cal with the perfect timing. Scared the hell out of me. Thank you, Cal. Appreciate that love. Bring in with those 1,000 bits. Let's show some love in the chat. There you go. And I do wear it on special occasions. I do. And I will probably wear it at TwitchCon this year. So TwitchCon 2019, I suggest if you're going to go, Kismet tip for you. Go get your hotel right now. Now, my buddy Chewy, of course, my awesome mod, texted me today in my Discord, which comes up on my phone, while I was waiting for my daughter in the absolute pouring rain, like the scary kind of rain where lightning's going off and all that kind of stuff. I mean, like buckets poured on me while I'm waiting for my daughter today. And I get this message, TwitchCon has been announced, San Diego, which is my favorite one. My very first TwitchCon I went to, 2016, was in San Diego, and I had the time of my life. I went before I was affiliate, before I was a streamer. Nobody knew who I was. Nobody knew who I was when I went there, except for one person, or actually, I think 4 or 5 people by the end. But one person noticed me on the first day, and that was Just Mackie, by the way. He's like, Kismet! I'm like, oh, wow, somebody recognized me, because I'm just a small little streamer. Back then, back in the day, 100 or 500 followers or whatnot back in the day, average of like 10, 20 people on my channel. Back in the day. So I went to San Diego, incredibly great venue, my favorite venue, and I went in right away when I saw it. I got my hotel reservation. Of course, the Marriott was already taken. That's the one I would have wanted to get first, but it was already taken. So I usually go Marriott, Hilton, and then everything else, right? Because I have a Marriott rewards card, so I like to use my Marriott rewards card. But whatever, it was already gone before I got there. So then, of course, I went to the Hilton, which is only like 6 blocks. It's up the street. The Marriott is right across the street, and there's another Marriott right next to it, which I actually stayed in that Marriott many times, way long time ago, like 20 years ago, before Twitch even existed. It's right on the marina. It's one of my favorite Marriotts in the world, other than the one in Kauai, in Hawaii. That is my second favorite Marriott because it's right there at the marina. I love the water. I love boats. I love all that stuff. So anything to do with the marina, I'm down. Me and my wife stayed there many times before she was my wife, by the way, way back in the day. When I used to travel around, stay in 5-star hotels and throw money away like it was, like it was free. Back in the day when I had the cash. Of course, that's what you want to do when you're young, right? You want to live it up when you're young. Because you get older like me, and then you might have medical issues. You can't do that stuff anymore, or you shouldn't do that stuff anymore. When you're 40 years old, you shouldn't still be hanging out in a river partying all the time. I think you should have some sort of responsibility, taking care of your kids and whatnot, instead of leaving your kids at home and going off to the river all the time. If I had the money, I probably still wouldn't do it at my age now. Trying to take care of that real life stuff. All right, so we got that done. How much time we got? Oh, we got to hurry. We got to hurry. All right, so what I do is I just follow the railroad tracks here. And that takes me to really most of the vendors that I want to hit, right? I want to hit this vendor. I want to hit that vendor. And we'll go way up here. And we'll try to super loot up here in our favorite spot. Now, next time we play Fallout 76, we're going to get back into questing and get that going on. So if you're waiting for me to do some questing, don't worry. We're going to get into that. Definitely. So let's get into it. Let's see what else they've done. Nuka-Cola code pieces. The letters and numbers displayed by the Nuke code pieces will no longer misalign... on the pickup. Okay, probably you pick it up weird, like it's offset. Hey, who wants some of this? I love how they run up to you. Right now they're working their way to me. Hear all that noise? That's them trying to find me. He's down below there. Death from above! Trying to find them with low health. There we go. Always get the ones with low health first. That's less people shooting. What the heck is up with my gun today? Getting a little jitters when I'm trying to shoot. A little bit of lag action. There we go. Is that my mouse? I think that was my mouse. I don't think that's the game. That's one of the things that we're working on and fixing was that lag. I think that was just my mouse was jumping for a moment. Bringing a melee to a gunfight. That's embarrassing, bro. That's embarrassing. Everybody's watching you right now. You died. That's embarrassing for you. I'm getting all the loots. Give me that loots. Who else wants some of this? Again, while I'm going and doing something else, easily get sidetracked. That's okay. It's part of the journey. Part of the journey. Who else wants to get shot? Now, we came through here before, and there is just crazy tons of loot. I hear you. Aha! Using our bats to find them. Oh, come on. That was a headshot. God, my shooting today is terrible. I got to get in the zone. Now, I find whenever you do a shooting game or anything like that, you kind of have to warm up, get into the zone, as I like to call it. Bam. And again, the reason why I didn't stream yesterday also was in the zone, right? In the creative zone, as opposed to getting into the shooting zone. Was working on a ton of epic stuff. It's finally, after a lot of hard work and effort and expense at my expense. Hey, man, you need to see a doctor about that. Oh, look at that. There's a recipe there that we didn't know. And again, we'll get that guy in a second. We'll get all the loots, because we're never going to fill up our stores now. We're never going to fill it up. Never going to fill it. 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 Kismet. There you go. Kismet. Where's my loots? Ooh. You dead. You don't need that. You dead, bro. I'm taking your stew pot, too. All right, I'll be up there in just a second. Hold on, I'm getting all the loot. Oh, there's a rat away. I'll take that. I don't know where this guy is at. But we're going to find him eventually. Where are you at? Oh, missed some loot. Look at that. How dare I miss some aluminum loot? I think he's up above us. Alright, how do we get up there again? Yeah, right there. He's shooting out of there. Hold on, we gotta go back over this way. I'm trying to get the loot. Can't you see I'm trying to loot here, dude? Oh, missed that guy too. What am I doing? Can't shoot and I can't loot. Alright, let's get in the zone. Get them headshots. Bam! Headshot number 1. Boom! Next shot. I hear you walking behind me. Dodge that, sucker! Hear that? I hear somebody walk. Oh, I saw him right there. There we go. Clustering them shots. Nice, nice. Getting that loot. Now, another good thing to find out when you're in a game is what your jump level is, right? You can run along. Can you jump up on stuff like this? Now, I know that I can jump about that distance, right? About half the distance of a wall. I know I can jump up on top of there. That's one of the first things I do in games. Is I go figure out what my limits are, right? How far I can jump, how high I can climb up, and all of that. And how far I can jump across stuff like that. This guy's loot, who we killed earlier. Anything else up here? Doesn't look like it. Alrighty. Barbed wire. I love me to do a little parkour action there. A little parkour. And thanks for all the loot. Alright, we need some water. Let's check it out. What do we got? We got some dirty water. We got some boiled water, too. Let's have some of that. Mmm, tasty. Tasty boiled water. Alright, we did a little pit stop to get some loot, but let's get back on the road. Now that we took out a bunch of scorched here. How's our shot? Look at that. We got 261 shotgun ammo. Of course, we've been working on our ammo. That's why we've been super looting. You live in San Diego? Yes, I'm so hyped. Last year, of course, I took 5 of my mods. Thanks to you guys who did donate to get my mods there. And, of course, one of my favorite lines from Nushki was, why would you do that? Why would you do something kind for a complete person that you don't know personally? Well, my mods work very hard behind the stream. Of course, they are the heroes behind the stream and do a lot of stuff. Of course, they work on stuff like the calendar and scheduling everybody and stuff like that, as well as they work on lots of ideas and help me out, of course, in the chat, making sure we have an awesome place for everybody to hang out and whatnot. And that's just something nice that I like to do for other people. So I literally raised about $2,000-$3,000 and spent a bunch of my own money as well to get them to TwitchCon last year. And, of course, raise funds from you guys who did donate. And, of course, I do owe you those loot drops. Again, it's not my fault. Don't blame me. Don't blame me. It's not my fault. But maybe it's my fault because I'm a perfectionist and I wanted everything to be just awesome when you get your item. So that also is a contributing factor when you get your stuff. But don't worry, you're going to get the first round and it's going to be epic. I had it in hand today. I keep hoping it's going to be finished, but when I get it done, that's what's going to be. That's when I know it's going to be done, when I do it. Sometimes you got to do stuff by pure force of will. Anybody else up here? Doesn't look like it. All right, loot. Oh, there's a coffee pot. We can use that. Ammo. Now, again, we're doing what I call super looting. That's where we grab everything. And we put it in our inventory and, of course, use it later when needed. Yoo-hoo! Bad guys! Ha ha ha! Whee! Great use of bats there. Oh, it still thinks the thing is there. You see that? It still thinks the hood is there when I shot. Oh, well. Oh, well, trying to be tricky. All right, again, another great place to loot here. We're just going to go ahead and loot our way across the wasteland. Again, I love to loot. Now, the reason why I like to just straight up loot like this, as opposed to looking at every single little thing, is because it just goes faster. Oh, no! Radios, no, 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 no. Radios, no. Radios, shush! Another good song. Can't play it. Can't play it on the stream. It'll strike my YouTube videos. Again, the reason why I like the super loot, it's just faster. It's just faster. You grab everything, and you're on your way, right? That's what I like to do, and that's what I'm gonna do. Now, right up here is where the thing is, and we're resuming our super looting, which we've been, you know, kind of what I call Fallout 76ing, where you basically just go in and you have to really change the way that you play. You gather a lot less resources. Dinner served! I feel bad every time. But when you get hungry later, I'm not going to feel so bad. Now, here's a great place to go. The mines in there. Oh, man. We could go in there and have some fun. We got other stuff to do, though. We're busy. We're busy. We got to get down the road here. Put our shotty away. Burn them action points. This is why I always don't have any action points when I get to mobs, is that I hate walking slow. I hate walking slow. I just like to go as fast as I possibly can. There we go. Oh, Kismet is amazing. Ah, thank you, Chewy. Thank you. I appreciate it. What's the new loot limit? The new loot limit is 800, which is actually a fairly good amount. Another 200 on top of what you already have. Of course, if you're always full like me. Oh, no. Casualty report. Flatwoods. We're just going to keep that. We already got that from before. But I seriously doubt it's going to make that much of a difference, but it will make a little bit of difference. That's good. Because you got to think that, like in Fallout 4, you have 25,000 limit in your storage, and that's at every location, right? So if you're at Sanctuary, you have 25,000 limit. If you go to Spectacle Island, you have another 25,000 limit. So they're not going to, increasing by 200 is not going to do it. Now, of course, it's a step in the right direction, which is awesome. It means they're listening to feedback and implementing what changes that they can make, and I give them big ups for that. Big ups for that, and I knew it would be a problem. I knew there would be all sorts of issues in the game, as every online game has, and I would just wait for them to fix it, give them that first 6 months to go through the growing pains of online games, as most companies have to. Now, sometimes it's nice just to use the VATs to find out in what direction they are, especially when you're on console, because you can get turned around nice and easy, right? And we're trying to go this way. You get turned around nice and easy, and then you don't know where the mob is. You can use that VATs, and it'll spin you around. Super, super helpful. Let's keep on rolling through the free world. There we go. Yeah. So this year, we're going to try to get a house. We'll see. Chewy's going to look into it. I'll be looking into it, too. We're going to see if we can get a house for everybody. That'd be fun. Because if we had got a house that we could have rented, I think it would have cost us less than staying in a hotel or whatnot. But I already got my hotel reserved. Oh, that's what I was talking about earlier when I got on to TwitchCon. Go reserve your hotel right now. Because I reserved mine right after Chewy said that. And then later on, I checked it in the afternoon to see if, like, maybe the Marriott was available or whatnot. Nope. Not only are the Marriotts all gone, but the one I'm staying at are gone, too. All sold out. All reserved. So when you see that drop, you have to you have to lickety-split go in there and get that reservation right away. Especially if you want to stay at like something that's right next to the convention center. You've got to get in there and get those reservations. Because what happens is every single person goes in and reserves it right away. Because otherwise you don't have the hotel for later, right? And then, of course, all the people who are like vendors and whatnot also go in and do it. The people who are going to actually show up at TwitchCon to present as well. Now, I would say of all the venues I've ever been to, the San Diego one is the best. Absolutely the best. I would definitely suggest if you've never been to TwitchCon and you're by there, or if you have the means to go there, it is one of my favorite events of the year. And I've been to a lot of events. I've been to CES like 15 times. Back in the day, when CES and the gaming convention were one, by the way, when E3 was part of CES back then. And then also, I have been to Macworld many, many times. A lot of other conventions for various other reasons called SIGGRAPH as well, which is a graphic design and printing place, as well as a bunch of other ones, other random ones that I've been to for business reasons or whatnot. But I strongly recommend Macworld. I think it's my favorite event now all around the world. You want a melee, huh? I can melee too. I'll just kill you with the shotgun. Now, there's a little bit of a stun that happens there when they hit you. I think it's a little bit OP, that stun that happens, because it actually interrupts everything that you're doing, and then you can't run away or nothing like that. A little OP. But that's okay. We're going to get some XP here. What the heck? Somebody clip that! Guy went all full Superman on me. Don't reload when Kismet's on you. I try to tell these mobs, don't reload when I'm on them, because I got them. They dead. They reload. I'm on them. Now, what I did there is I hit him with the butt of my gun to interrupt him, and then he was mine. It was mine. We already got all this. Now, I'm just swinging by here to get some XP and a loot. Now, you notice that I reload a lot, because that one extra bullet might be the thing. It might be the thing. Oh, headshot. Headshot. Oh, duct tape. Come here, my little adhesive. I'm not going to run all the way up in there unless there's somebody up there. Nope, I think he ran down. A little bit of resources here. Oh, let's get that desk fan. Oop. Pink Ranger. Every time, everybody, every time I see that, I think of Pink Ranger, who sent me a picture of that fan in a thrift shop way back in the day. I remember it every time. Oh, we got some recipes. See, you know, you sweep by a place that you might have already been. There might be some more stuff there. You never know, right? It might be some new stuff. Hey, I'm walking here. I'm walking here. What are you doing? Step off. Oh. I didn't know there was a bunch of shotgun ammo there. Well, now I need to know where I need to go for some shotgun ammo. Now, what we're doing is we're super looting. We're sweeping by. We're grabbing tons of loot. And we're picking it up from all these guys here. And you're like, Kismet, you're overburdened. Yeah, it happens all the time, bro. Watch this. Scrap. Scrap all. We're at 251 right now. What do we got? 231 now. Now, I'm not going to get underburdened with all this loot until I find my stash. But we're going to keep on going. Now we're going to super loot. We're going to assume that we have so much loot, or so much room now, that we are not going to ever run out of room. We got this. We got this, everybody. No more running out of room. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I run out of room in Fallout 4 sometimes. And that has massive storage. Oh, I'm liking these plans I'm seeing. I think some of these I already know. I'll drop them for somebody else. Again, see, we're sweeping by locations as we're going. And, of course, that's getting us tons of loot and resources that we'll use later on. Now, some of these resources, if I get too much... Because in Fallout 76, again, you have to have a different mindset. Some of these resources that I get, I will need to drop. I'll need to get rid of. Because I just will not have enough space. Even though they have increased it. More power to them. Thank you, Bethesda. Appreciate it big time. You have to get in a different mindset in Fallout 76 than you have in every other Fallout. You have to treat your loot as very, very precious as to, you know, what do I really need, right? Stick your head out over here. Wow. Little delay there. Little delay. Ba-bam! Thanks for the shotgun, bro. So long, and thanks for all the shotgun. Now, again, here's another great place to loot. We're going to loot here for just another couple minutes. We're going to play some Stardew Valley, but look what we got over here. Another vendor. Oh, maybe we can get some more caps. Let's go see. Let's go see, everybody. Let's run over here to the vendor. I'm sure that the vendors are not tied together where you have a very super limited amount of caps as you can get. No, I'm sure that you could just go in here and trade old school like Fallout 4. You just go right in here.
Requisitions now.
Shush! You just go right in here, and look, he's got 0 caps, but never trust it. Never trust it. We're going to take it. We're going to sell it a beer, see if it's got 0 caps. Oh, wait a minute. It's tied to the other vendor, so we can't get anything caps-wise, but we can buy stuff, though. Let's see what kind of plans he's got. Anything else? Actually got the exact same plans as the other guy. What do we got here? We got clipboard, which is wood. Don't need it. Aluminum. I don't need the bulk. I'm not going to get the bulk aluminum. Plastic. We're definitely buying all of those. Woo, mama. That's a lot of plastic there. Fishing rod wood. No. Plunger wood. Nope. So we're looking for lead adhesive and, of course, for brain freeze. Lead adhesive and... Oh, my brain. Plastic! Sleep apnea sucks. What can I say? It sucks. All right, so the only thing we're looking for there is plans that we can use and, of course, junk that we can buy. Rarely does he have anything else. He got some stem packs and whatnot. Let's see. He's got anything else that I really need? He ain't got nothing. He ain't got nothing. All right, let's get rid of this vendor. Again, this vendor, he's a talky vendor. All right, and then let's go over here and run over this way. Get some more loots. Slow running. Right over here, look at this. We got this little area over here, which is a kind of like a little farm. So we can come over here. We can loot all the razor grain. Right here. We can get those potatoes. Now, the great thing about this particular little farm that's right here is that you really have everything that you need to cook, to make adhesive. Right? It's not a lot, though. But at least it's a little bit, and you can pick it up every day, every time you log in. Great place to put your thing down, right beyond this fence, right here. Someone in the stream told me that. I think it was Jeff, actually. Right here along the stream, you go ahead and put it down right there, or outside the airport. And then every time you log in, you go in here, grab this, make adhesive to your heart's content every day. And then before you know it, you'll have tons and tons of resources. Pick that shovel up. Apparently not. Apparently not. All right, there we go. So we're going to go ahead and run in here. Now, I'm not going to loot all of this. I'm just going to shoot a whole bunch of peeps. If there's peeps to shoot. Really? That dude's taking no damage. Fine. I got all hacks on that one. I had to burn stem pack. What the heck? Can't loot. What's up with that mob? Lost my loot, too. Oh, well. There we go. Let's go, shotty. Come on, shotgun. Come on, shotgun. There we go. Shotgun does it right. You fix one bug, 3 more show up. That's where you are. What's up? Taking that blast radius, Gabe. So yeah. Again, you fix one thing, a whole bunch more things show up. Now again, you always want to have your line of sight as well. And sneak up on them when they think they're sneaking up on you. Mobs are stupid. Watch this. Come on. So dumb. Just gotta wait him out. Trying to pistol whip me from that far away? I consider that a huge fail, bro. Huge fail. Anybody else want some? Nope. Alright. Let's get in here. Now, we need some water. Our action points are going down there. That's okay. We'll deal with that in a second. We'll deal with that problem in a second. Why is my mod chat not scrolling? There we go. Game killer. By the way, Nooski, saw you on Twitch fails. I don't know how she got on Twitch fails. I don't know nothing about it. I don't know nothing about it, everybody. With an evil grin. Die, sucker! I know you're in there just pretending. Whatever. Just getting that XP, everybody. Getting that XP. There he comes. Bringing a melee weapon to a gunfight. Nope, not you. Now you're not you. Now you're dead.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Want some of this? Come down here with my loot. That was a good one. Thanks for coming down here with my loot. I hear him up there. Oh. Yeah, look at that. It's showing him, even though he's upstairs. After a while, you get to know a little bit about a location, right? And you know where the mobs are and whatnot. Sometimes I just feel like randomly shooting those ones, but that's the way it goes. Alright, where are you hiding? I hear you up here. Command post. There's where you are. So long and thanks. Oh, we haven't checked the Overseer's cache in a while. There we go. Anybody else? Wants to party? It's terminal. We could do that terminal, but we're not going to. Anybody else? Bueller? Doesn't look like it. All right. So, of course, we got another vendor here. So, we're doing kind of a Kismet cash run. Then we're going to be playing some Stardew Valley. Get those pumpkins. I mean, that's free loot. Let's trade with the vendor. What's this vendor got? He's got 36 caps. How did he get 36 caps? Because I traded him something. That's why. Now, look at this. We got some more weapons. Let's go ahead and get some more money. Let's get that money. Let's get that money, 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 money. Oh, out of cat. Look at all that stuff I have to sell. Look at all that loot. Right? Now, in Fallout 4, I could queue up all that loot. And then I can say, I want to buy all this stuff. And then, whoop, does like a normal trade. But in here, you can't. You have to buy it, and then he'll run out of caps. And then when you sell him stuff back or buy stuff, when you sell him stuff, you'll get all his caps. Because when you buy stuff, he'll have a reduced amount of caps. He doesn't have your full caps. So if you buy something for 100 caps, he's usually got 10 caps. It's like 1/10 of what you buy stuff. Normally in Fallout 4, if you buy something for 100 caps, then he's got 100 caps. Then you can get that back and you trade back and forth. It's like diminishing returns in there, which I think is a fail. But that's just me. That's just one man's opinion. But there you go. Let's see. Sturdy legs, single thing. Now, of course, they've limited on purpose, obviously, for people like me, who are tycoons who will come in and just sell stuff and make tons of money and then buy everything. Which I like. I like that style of gameplay, but that's such the way. Oh, he got 2 bulk adhesives. That's nice. Bulk aluminum. Nah, bulk wood. No, thank you. No, thank you, Roonies. Let's see. He's got notes. We already looked in here. Plans are pretty much the same. Anything in here that's sexy? Let's go look. Let's see. Weapons. No. Apparel. Metal. That metal right leg and whatnot early in the game might be good. He's got a bunch of this stuff. We got some Radaway. That's a good thing if you're low Radaway. I rarely buy stuff from vendors though. No, a whole bunch of various different mods there. Nice. Nice. Oh, wait, he had some ammo. Hold on. He actually had a good amount of ammo. What's he got? What's he got? You know what? I'll go ahead and patronize some of his ammo here. Let's get that ammo there. Shotgun shells. Get those. Oh, not enough cash for that. Not enough cash. Now, one of the things that it doesn't show you, by the way, that it does show you in Fallout 4 is when you're setting the quantity, it will show you how much it's worth, right? Because otherwise, you got to do the math yourself, right? Like there. All right, you got to figure out the math. Let's see, it's 4, and I have 31 caps, and so on. That's enough. Someone's still alive somewhere. Hold on, somebody respawn. Be right with you. Be right with you, bro. Now, hold on one second. We're going to just take a moment here. We're going to do some scrapping. Now, of course, if you have all these extra weapons and you don't have enough caps to sell them, just hit the space bar. Scrappy, scrappy, scrap, scrap. I'm scrapping this loot. Getting tons of resources. And, of course, unlocking all of those things up there as well. And another thing that's going to happen by scrapping all this stuff. Of course, be careful you don't accidentally scrap the stuff you want to keep. But also, look, I'm not overburdened. Normally, your weapons are the thing that... where you at? Where you hiding? Normally, your weapons are the thing that takes up the most weight. Where you hiding in here, bro? Oh, yeah. Hello?
No longer.
Says he's right here. It's a mysterious, invisible Scorched. Probably that one I shot. He flew up in the air. All right, we ain't got all day for invisible Scorched. Of course, we can also check down below. So it's right about there. This way. There you are! Sneaky guy. Hold on, I'll be right there. Look, I'm going to ring around the rosies. All right, there he is. Mr. Sneaky Pants. Give me that loot. Have a nice day. Have you played Soma? I have not. I do hear that it's very much like... that's the same one I'm thinking of. Very much like Stardew Valley, which is pretty cool. The vendors aren't fixed to Fallout 4 status. Womp womp. I know they haven't done that, but they did fix a lot of stuff. They fixed the blueprint system as well. Let's go ahead and finish up here with these updates. The Scorch Queen now correctly drops plans for the Ultrasight Power Armor mod. Ooh, there you go. Go try to get that. Try to grab that, everybody. Oh, let's get some more XP. Trying to get a little XP in each time. Trying to get that looting in, of course. Oh, look at you. Oh, you're dead. Sucks to be you, bro. Now let's go up here and have a little fun, as I like to do.
Kill all.
Why? Why do you have to kill all? I don't understand. Oh, another magazine. Nice. Get that loot, bro. Get that loot. Now, right over here, there is a little bit of funness to be had, which is repair this turret. And then, of course, any baddies come after you. You can sit here and let them get shot. There's one over there. Hey! Yo, bro! You! Beautiful! There you go. Come on. Over here. Come over here. Come on, Mr. Melee. Yoo-hoo. Come on. Follow me over this way. Come on. Come here. Here, Scorchy, Scorchy. Let's dance. Let's do the turret dance. And he's dead. Of course, I could have killed him way faster, but still, super fun to gank them with the turret. Now, of course, using my technique, kill box up there, they owe me a quarter. They owe me a quarter. 6 times combo. Is survival mode been added mode? Well, it's already survival mode. It's already been survival mode. You have to have food and water. And, of course, you have conditions, even mutations that happen to you in-game. So they have a survival mode. Now, do they have a super hard mode where you really got to step it up? It's just the same mode for everybody. There is no multiple modes. Now, of course, when they come in with private servers, then, of course, we'll be able to do those harder modes. All right, so we did our thing, everybody. We did our thing today. We got our cash. We read up there. We check out what was new in the update. Let's get back to our camp, and let's check her out right over here. Let's see. Catch up on chat. Now, again, if you do have put a comment or question in the chat, use my name, Kismet, in there. And then it will highlight in red. I know you're talking directly to me as well. So let's see what else. They fixed some apparel, some armor. They fixed some exploits, of course. Again, I'm not going to read every single thing. You guys can read it. My mods, go ahead and, or actually, I'll just put it in chat. I got it right here. Let me just copy paste her in the chat for you guys. Go ahead and follow that link right there. And it will take you to the updates, the latest changes for Fallout 76. They have adjusted the perks systems, the quest systems. Man, they went all in, man. The survival systems, they went in for mutations and addictions, and they fixed a lot of stuff with that as well. The user interface they went through now for the camp systems and whatnot, they really did fix that up. And here's my base right here. Here's my base right here. And again, we'll go ahead and harvest some more mute fruit. Get ourselves some potatoes so we can make more adhesive. Oh, my little plants got broken. My little mute fruit got broken. Wow, we're getting a ton of mute fruit right there. Woo, mama. Ooh, that's a whole bunch of mute fruit coming through. I like it. Let's go check the high side one more time. Got it. Yeah, look how they like to torture me. Look how they like to torture me. Let's get that purified water. Boom. Getting that money. Now, in Fallout 4, that's how I make my money. Literally, I make millions, billions, sometimes even trillions of dollars in every game that I play, because I like to play as a Wasteland Tycoon. I like to see how much cash I can get. I love to learn those game mechanics. I'll often play the beginning many, many times to master those game mechanics, and then I rule. I crush games. I destroy them. They beg for mercy when Kismet's in town. Now, let's get in here. Let's do some crafting. Let's get it going on. All right, so we need to do some boiled water probably, so let's get a little bit of that going on. Let's also get in here. Turn our sound down a little bit. There we go. Check and see if we can do some vegetable starch. We can, everybody! Woo! That's working out good. That's working out good. I don't know. They said they put a delay in there for the crafting. I don't think they put that much of a delay in there because I just crafted the heck out of that. So more adhesive. We're crushing it now. We're destroying it. We had so much trouble with adhesive. We could not get enough adhesive to keep us going. But now we're crushing it. We're looking great. All right. Utility looking good. Now what do we need? We need corn. We actually have more mute fruit and potatoes than we have corn this time. Of course, we just picked up 200 corn earlier. We'll do it next time we log in as well. Excuse me. All right. So we're going to go ahead and put this stuff away in our storage, because we're not going to fill up this storage. No way are we ever going to fill it up. It's too much. It's too much room. We don't need this much room, huh? We don't need all this room. We can just put all of our stuff in there and never have to worry about it again. It'll never get full. All right. Let's see. Any miscellaneous stuff in here? There's some burnt books. No! Burnt books! Curses! Burnt books, my booty. Burnt books, my booty. Look at these burnt books. They're one. They're one. They take up 1 point in your inventory. How heavy is that book? Is it like a War and Peace, large size book? Is it a hardcover? Why is it so heavy? That needs to be fixed. Look at that. Look at that. That's just 6, 7, 8 points out of my inventory right there. Just in those burnt books right there. Curses. So we'll get rid of those eventually. But there we go. Look, we're at 700. We're at 700, and believe me, we barely did any super looting. Now, we're going to hit T to drop all of our loot in there. Now, one of the things I like to do every now and again is actually, look at that, we're at 762. What I like to do every now and again is to make sure I didn't accidentally put raw junk in the inventory. Now, one of the things that they don't have here in 76 that they do have in Fallout 4, which is they take everything out of the inventory, right? So instead of taking everything out of the inventory, mechanical keyboard time. Now, the funny thing is, if you do this enough, listen, it does a holotape. I don't have any holotapes. This is the junk. It shouldn't be doing any holotape. But for some reason, if you hit the spacebar too much, holotapes start to play. And then you have to go in and say, shut up with the holotapes. No, shut quiet. No, playing the holotapes. Oh, God. Now, they said they fixed the holotapes, too. That, I think it was like when it was playing incorrectly. All right, there we go. So we took all that out of there. And again, now we're down to, let's see, down to 265. We're about 760. Then we're going to go ahead and say scrap items, scrap all junk. Right there. And then we're actually going to go to junk to make sure it did it. It's a beer bottle sometimes. There's certain stuff that it actually won't scrap by default. You can go ahead and scrap that. Then we'll go ahead and transfer. And now we're at 707. That's not bad. But you just saw just a little bit of time we spent looting stuff. Now you got to think. I don't have any weapons in there, right? Other than a little bit of something. I have a little bit of apparel. I'm going to sell that eventually. But I don't really have that much in there if you think of it in terms of, you know, how you normally like to save apparel. You like to save weapons, right, for different uses and whatnot. It's because the junk is too heavy. If they want to fix it, they need to fix the fundamental system and not just keep adding to the storage. The fundamental system is this stuff is too heavy. If you want to craft and be a crafter in the game, this stuff needs a mechanic that will fix it. And I can tell you the solution right now. Here's what you do. You go in and you bulk your stuff, right? And you're like, Kismet, I thought the bulking thing doesn't work. It doesn't work right now, but this is what I suggest. That what they do is they go in, and when you bulk something, like say you have a bunch of acid here, right? 160. By the way, they should take the requirement of plastic out of bulking, completely out. They should take plastic completely out of bulking. And then what they should do is go in on the wasted acid here, and if I've got 100 of them, I take it and I bulk it, and then, of course, it reduces it by half weight, which, of course, allows you to have lots of resources to make your stuff, but also uses the in-game mechanics and doesn't, you know, shortcut or bypass those as well. Now, if I do it right now and I do a whole bunch of it, you're like, well, Kismet, whenever I do a whole bunch of adhesive or a whole bunch of aluminum, the weight of my inventory goes down. You know why? Because you're using up your plastic. That's why. That's why your inventory weight's going down, just because you have less plastic now. You just wasted your plastic. I think that the bulking system is pretty much useless. I think it costs too much because plastic is fairly rare to find, and it uses up one of those rare resources that you're always looking for because you want to use plastic for other things, right? Repairing your armor. You want to use it for, of course, making ammo and stuff like that to survive. And then wasting it on bulking, I think, is a waste. Now, if you have 1,000 or maybe even 500, if you have 500 of something, like say we have 500 steel, we got 869 steel or 63 steel. Say you have 500 of something, right? Then you bulk that, it goes down to even less, say 35% of the weight, right? And then say you have 1,000 of the thing, and maybe you have a whole bunch of stuff that you bulked, and you've got 10 of them, right? That's 1,000 worth. Then you can squash those down, and it goes down to 25% of the weight. I think that is a better solution. Uses in-game mechanics. Also gives you something fun to do with your scrap and all your stuff. I think that is the perfect solution for their weight problem because adding 200 is not going to solve the problem. It's not going to solve the problem, but it is a welcome thank you to Bethesda because we do need that space. We do need that space. Now, before I go, I need to remember, always either when you first log in or when you're about to log out, make sure to go in and just kind of clean house, right? So you want to go in and repair stuff. So we want to repair our shotgun, so that'd be ready for next time. We want to get our pistol repaired and our sword. All this other stuff here, we're going to go ahead and just scrap that so we're not running around with all these extra weapons. There we go. And then under apparel, we'll go ahead and scrap this stuff. Try not to accidentally get rid of my power armor again. I have done it several times now. See how it jumps right to it? I think it's trying to troll me. And there we go. So now we're down to 68 weight. Pretty awesome. And you're like, well, Kismet, you're thirsty, bro. I got plenty. Plenty, because I'm making purified water right outside the door there. And normally I'd be making a massive amount of purified water. I know I could make a lot of money doing purified water. That's the easy way of doing it. But I'm okay with just trying another way, right? I like to try other game mechanics. And I got 42 purified water. And it's just going to keep going up and up and up the second you get that purified water. Now, purified water also acts as a lot of water. Watch my water stuff over there. Bam. Oh, bam. Look how much water it is. That's a lot. That's like a quarter. So I could just drink all of these. And bam. Thanks for not wasting my stem back there. And then we're good. So, of course, we also need some food. But, of course, next time we log in, we'll go get some razor grain. Make some more razor grain soup. But we can go ahead and use up some of it we have stored under our aid here. There we go. And I just happen to have just a couple, just a few, just 90. There's 90 of them. And you're like, Kismet, how'd you get 90? Tune in next time. Tune in next time, everybody, if you want to learn that one. And then we'll go ahead. Now, razor grain soup, it's going to be wasted a little bit because we just did our water. But razor grain soup does both food and water and is super easy to make. It's wood, dirty water, which you convert into boiled water. And, of course, razor grain laying around like nobody's business over at that camp where we were. There we go. We're ready to go. So that's about it for Fallout 76 today. Now it's time for some, woo, yay. Hello. Whee, can't jump up there. This is my porch. Gets to see the vendor. Gets to see the vendor. Now, see, the funny thing is, sometimes when you log out, like if I log out right here, I log in somewhere else. It's weird. Kind of awkward. Kind of awkward. If you log out for a specific reason, like in your base or whatever, and then you log in and you're out in the middle of nowhere, that could kill you. That could kill you. I'm going to log out in my base and see what happens. See what happens. All right, let's go back to my overseer's office. Let's go ahead and switch games. All right, everybody. Now we're going to get into it. We're going to get into it. Now, I've been doing tonight as my random game night where I play a whole bunch of various different games. Man, that's so fun. I could play that for endless hours. Like, some people are like, Kismet, blah, 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 blah. Everybody else dislikes it, so I have to dislike it too. You know, I got to be in with the in crowd. You know, if somebody else says something sucks, I have to say it sucks. Well, you know what? I value my own opinion. I go and I play it. That's how I know if I like it or not. Don't let other people tell you what you can like or what you can't like. That's a waste of time. That's a waste of time. We're going to get into it. Now, this is one of the things I've been doing lately is my tips and tricks on games that I'm really falling in love with. Like here, this will be number 4, I think it is. Yeah, number 4. Called Stardew Valley. Now, if you've never discovered this game, incredibly fun. I'm waiting for it to load right now. I'm going to go ahead and update it here. Now, also, we're going to play some Apex Legends later on PS4 as well, and check that out. But we're going to go ahead and update all of this. Boom. Over here, press that update button, and it might even work. It might even work. All right. Hey, everybody. Kismet here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right in the center of the screen. Also, check me out live on twitch.tv/Kismet. I'll see you all next time.